offense wasn't good enough. What are some things you think that the offense needs to improve on? Passing.
Philadelphia squeaked out a win over the Carolina Panthers 22-16. And man, I'm not going to tell you this one felt extremely comfortable because it didn't. But look, man, before we get up into all that, please like, please comment, please subscribe, do all those things to keep the channel in rotation. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here for the G's and the OGs, and you already know what to do. You know what I mean? But to me, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You know, if I had to give a game ball away right now, it'd definitely go to Saquon. Saquon has now set the franchise record for a single season rusher, and it's still counting. Saquon is one of them ones. Saquon be saving this offense, man, because this offense, again, for the 14th week in a row, was not able to score on their first possession. Not even able to score in the first quarter, man. Like, this team has been struggling on the offensive side of the ball. Like, I really feel like this offense is holding us back. We need to find how to get this offense going. We got such a great roster on offense. Two of the best receivers in the National Football League, and AJ and Smitty, best running back in the league by far. A good offensive line that has been struggling. I even said it in my pregame video that I felt like, you know, this offensive line had to step up because they do commit penalties. They do miss some blocks. I know Carolina has been a team that's been getting after the quarterback, 9 sacks in the last 2 games. I understand that. But the Philadelphia Eagles in this roster, you know, and what we're chasing right now, we have to play better football. Now, you know, I predicted that the Philadelphia Eagles would win 30-17, but the Eagles ended up winning 22-16. So not too far off, right? In the ring, I'm always around it, but I never really nail it. But it's cool, man. A win is a win, right? And every game is going to look different. I understand that, but we got to be able to celebrate the win. But it still concerns me that the Philadelphia Eagles can't get off to a fast start. It really concerns me because this is, like I said in my pregame, this is not to just beat the Panthers. This is to gain that momentum that we need to be able to start moving in the direction of the postseason. You know, we got a really huge game next week that I'm not super comfortable with. You know, I have to sit here and put the work in and figure out, you know, how we can beat this team. Because on defense, you know, we looked okay at times. Cooper DeJean got picked on a little bit today. Adam Thielen definitely picked on Cooper DeJean, gave him his welcome to the NFL moment. But still, you know, that's, you know, we got to expect that. He is a rookie. He has been playing well. But Quinyon Mitchell has still been locked down, still has not allowed a touchdown, you know, on his side. So, you know, it's some things that, you know, we got to be happy about, but it's some things that, you know, I'm worried about. You know, Jalen Hurts, man, he just did not have his best game.
What was Carolina doing right, and where did that game kind of go in your opinion?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I think we did a bad job. That starts with me, how I execute.
Let's talk about his stats, man, because if you look at his stats, you probably be like, oh, okay, well, you know, he had a decent game, but you had to kind of watch the game, man. You had to kind of put your eyes to the game and see how, you know, he left a lot on the field out there. But his stats look like this: 14-21, 108 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen did make some, you know, really good throws. He made some plays with his legs, but I'm concerned about Jalen Hurts because it seemed like to me that, you know, he had the turnover issues to start the season, and now he just basically focused on not turning the ball over. So it's like he's not giving the receivers the opportunity to win on one-on-one, right? He pulling the ball down, taking sacks. You know, I need him to, you know, get rid of the football, throw it, man. Give the guy an opportunity. A turnover, yeah, they are drive killers, but just think about it. You got 2 of the most dominant receivers in the league in Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, man. Especially AJ Brown. If it's AJ Brown one-on-one with most of any type of cornerback in the league, I'm picking AJ Brown, right? I'm not saying, just sling it all over the yard, but we have to be able to, get the football in these receivers' hands, man. We have to. Devontae Smith was able to come in, and get a touchdown today, so that was good. But, in my opinion, I'm going to tell you my opinion, man. I'm concerned about this offensive line. I need to see more. I'm concerned about Jalen Hurts, when it comes to, moving the ball, passing the ball downfield at times. Sometimes I just feel like, he's a little bit timid. He don't want to throw the interception, which I understand, but it's a double-edged sword, man, because if you don't throw it, you don't give these guys opportunity.
All right, so conversation in Philly after the game, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts. A.J.'s asked, okay, what's got to improve or whatnot? And he says, passing, the pass game. And I think this play is pretty representative of what yesterday was, okay? This is not the only one that looks like this. So you're just getting hardball essential play action. You're trying to get downhill play action, and this is a 3-level throw where A.J. Brown's going to run what we call a pylon. There's an inside release, sail, and then a flat route, right? It's 1 down here, 2, 3. And this is really an alert off this defender, okay? If you're the quarterback. If this defender has depth and whatnot, you're then going off this defender. That corner gets out of there, you're going sail to flat route, and you're trying to get him to go up here to throw this ball. You're always having vision on this defender as a quarterback. Okay, if you get nosy, because this safety in the middle of the field, right? If you get nosy, I could take a shot at this pylon. This is about as pretty black and white, clear and wide open as it gets. The pocket is absolutely spectacular. You would say right now that ball should be launched, okay? Doesn't see it, checks it down. This ball's a touchdown. This happened too much yesterday for their pass game.
And these opportunities where we need to be going down the field and scoring. But hey, man, I'm just a fan. I'm just, that's my post-game reaction. I'm definitely going to look into it a little more, and see exactly what happened. But right now, let's talk about A.J. Brown, 4 receptions for 43 yards. Like, come on, man. We used to A.J. Brown having a 1,400-yard season. A.J. Brown has 43 yards and 4 receptions, while Adam Thielen on the other side, 9 receptions for 102 yards. You know what I mean? Chuba Hubbard, 26 carries, 92 yards and a touchdown. This run defense, has not been the best. They have been getting tested all season. So that's also, excuse me, I am a little sick, under the weather. And I just streamed the game for 3+ hours. But, let's talk about the good things. Saquon Barkley, 20 carries, 124 yards, set the record. One of the best offseason acquisitions I have ever seen. Dude has really came and take over. He just took over this team. He took over this team, man, because the offensive line has a problem with pass block, but they seem to block better or hold their block long enough for Saquon to get to the second level, man. And that's what Saquon has been doing. And I just need to see more, man, because it seems like that we always play down to our competition. When we play a team that we're supposed to blow out, we keep them around, we let them hang around. They almost beat us, but when we play teams like the Baltimore Ravens, we actually play up to the competition. So that's something else that we need to work on, man. We need to play up to the competition. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that the Philadelphia Eagles need to work on, and we need to get ready for the postseason right now. It starts right now, man, because we got to score in the first quarter. We just have to. We have to. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we had a few injuries, as you already know. CJ Gardner went down twice. I still think CJ Gardner had a really good game. Slay had the game sealing, I guess you want to say, pass deflection to seal the game, but he also had Xavier Legette almost burn us for a touchdown, which would have ended the game, essentially. So luckily on Slay part, Xavier Legette did drop the football, you know what I mean? But these are things that we have to adjust. We have to make that adjustment, because if I'm telling you right now, man, if Xavier Xavier Legette would have caught that football, bro, Twitter would have exploded. Twitter would have exploded. So, you know, there's some things, you know, that we need to make an adjustment on, you know, things that we got to talk about, you know, moving forward. But for now, man, we're going to just enjoy this win. We're going to enjoy this win. It's the 9th straight win for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? That's the facts here. It didn't look good. It wasn't pretty, but it was a win. We did do enough to win, you know. So, hey, man, it is what it is. I don't want to hold y'all all day. I appreciate everybody. You know, we on the road to 50,000 subs. Yep, that's the goal here. 50,000 subs. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feel like this video helped you out, do all those things to help the channel. But until next time, holla out.
Yeah, I got some diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the sticky, shooting like I'm jamming. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.